Hey everyone, and welcome to class. Today we're going to work on our glutes and thighs. I am going to use dumbbells, but you don't have to. You can also use water bottles instead or just nothing. I'm reminding you to subscribe to my channel, press the like button. We're going to start in a second. Take some water, have nearby, and I'm reminding you that you can definitely join my online studio in Patreon, where I have many more videos and tutorials for you. The link is in the description below. We are starting with a squats and a squeeze. We're going to do 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and let's do it. As I said, you can use dumbbells or just use your body weight. I'm holding the dumbbells and I'm going to do a 30 seconds squat and squeeze, and I'm reminding you to think of your glutes when you do that. Really engage the glute muscles and make sure the knees doesn't go through the line of the toes. Just squat and squeeze. And let's take a small rest. You can do an active rest, or you can just take a moment to have a sip of water or rest. And we are starting again the same thing. So everything that we're going to do today is going to happen twice, maybe slightly different, but this drill we're just doing squats twice the same, reminding you again to think of your glutes, engage your abs, make sure the knees doesn't go through the line of the toes, squeeze your glutes to the end, keep your back straight, and don't forget to breathe. And going straight up to the next one, we're going to do deadlifts with a leg raise and a pulse. And you're gonna see it in a second. I want to take the leg in 3 directions. So each time I go up, I take up a different leg. And each time I want to take it to a different direction. So first of all is the sides. Then I'm going to take it to a diagonal. And then I'm going to take it straight back to a donkey kick. I want to hit 3 areas of my booty. Make sure that you think and imagine the muscles you're working with. It really helps to activate them and make them work more. And another active rest. So I'm kind of like walking in place, but you can also do something else. And I'm reminding you again that in the next drill, we're just going back to what we did right now. It's a side, it's a diagonal, and it's back. In a moment, I will start to do a double pulse. So you can see it right now. It's the same directions, the same drill, but just double and a double squeeze each time I take the leg up. It's time to put the dumbbells aside, and next thing we're going to do is just taking pulses of the leg up while standing up and keeping myself balanced. So I am really engaging the abs for that. I'm making sure my leg is flexed and not pointed, and that my abs are tight. And let's take a quick active rest. We're going to come back to the same drill in a second. And I want to take my left leg back and my right leg back, 2 pulses in a donkey kick. Make sure you flex your feet and engage your abs in order not to move the lower back. Just work from the glutes. Again, take a second to rest there. We are going down to the floor and we're gonna lay on our back for a bridge pulses. I'm going to put my weights on the hips, but you don't have to use weights, as I said before. And I'm just pulsing it up, pulsing and then releasing. Double, pulse and release. Make sure you're engaging your abs, rotating the tailbone in order to keep the back straight in this position. Resting for a second before we're going to do the same thing all over again. So going up, squeezing and down. When I'm holding my weights, I'm not really holding them, I'm just making sure they're not gonna fall, but all the weight is basically supposed to be on the hips here. We're going to release it, and the next drill is going to be another bridge, but this time on my heels. My toes is going to be up in the air. I'm just going to take my hips up and open the knees and close them. Again, make sure your tailbone is drawn down and the abs are tight. The abs are tight. And let's take a small rest before we're going back to this one. Let's shake our legs. And yeah, I'm working very hard here. My inner thighs are also working. And again, I'm reminding you, engage your imagination. Really think of your glutes, think of your abs, think of your inner thighs. And let's release the weights. Let's go up. Next one, we have a donkey kicks. So I'm on all fours. I'm taking the leg up. I'm starting with my left leg. Just pulses up. Hold your abs. Make sure all the weight is in the center and not in your left hand. You can even take your right hand and put it on the lower back or on the left scapula and shoulder, and just make sure that you are working correctly, engaging your abs. Let's get to the other side. So again, I'm going to use my right leg now, just pulses to the ceiling. My leg is flexed, my abs are tight. I want to imagine that I am pushing something very heavy with my leg. And you can take your left hand, put it on the lower back, just to make sure that you're still centered, that you haven't taken all the weight into the right hand. And let's release it. We are going to do another donkey kick version now, but now I'm going to take it turned out to a diagonal like we did in the beginning. Remember when we were standing up? I'm trying to switch positions here to show you, so it kind of got me out of balance, but you should keep your abs tight and don't go out of balance. I'm just taking my leg up into a diagonal again to hit that side diagonal booty that I don't usually hit when we're doing just a regular donkey kick. And going to the other side. I'm going to switch so you can see me in a second, but again my leg is turned out and I want to donkey kick my leg not to the back but to the diagonal. Make sure the abs are engaged and the lower back and the pelvis stays really centered, really engaged. And you can release and celebrate because yay, this is a done workout. Feels so good to be after. You should be very, very, very proud of yourself for doing that with me. I'm reminding you again to subscribe to my channel, press the like button, and if you want to get more of these, you can search my online studio, the link in the description, and I'll see you on the next one.